Hello, everybody. We're back, and today we're going to explore the amazing, absolutely incredible evade extender skill from the Monster Hunter universe, specifically Monster Hunter Rise. All right, we're going to talk about exactly how much distance do you get. We're quantifying this today. All right, but first, let's talk. What is evade extender? Well, evade extender is a pretty simple skill. It increases evade distance, as you see on the screen. All right, you can make it into a jewel here on the base game. It's a level 2 jewel, not too expensive, but really, really useful. I think pretty much any build can benefit from this, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Some other people also like to use evade window, which extends the invulnerability period when evading. However, I'm of the team that why not just get out of the way rather than trying to time the evade window perfectly. So that's why I stick more with evade extender, and that's why we're doing this in-depth mathematical analysis of evade extender today. All right, but let's talk about, where is a common place to get evade extender? It is in talismans. It's in these rarity 7 and higher talismans where you can get an evade extender as a secondary skill to something else that you might want. Maybe a weakness exploit, maybe crit eye, maybe attack boost. I don't know, but it's very common to get it in the talismans. The good thing about that as well is that it basically cuts out an extra level 2 slot that you might need, or 2 level 2 slots, or 3 level 2 slots. All right, so let's get into this. How are we going to do this? Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to align our character with the Tetranodon, and then we're going to roll, okay? And we're going to see how far we roll, and we're going to determine that distance as a Tetranodon unit. So the length of the body of the Tetranodon we're calling one Tetranodon unit. Okay, so each roll is based off of one Tetranodon unit. How far are we going relative to the one distance? Are we going more? Or are we going less? Let's slow it down and let's see what we get here. Boom. So it looks like kind of we stopped before the right leg. All right, that kind of looks like 80% or so for me, just vaguely looking at it. We're going to do a little bit more of an in-depth analysis. Basically, with the in-depth analysis right here on the left-hand side, we're boxing off the Tetranodon. On the right-hand side, we're boxing it off as well, toe to toe. And we're basically measuring from the left side, so his right furthermost toe, until our hunter's right furthermost toe. Okay, every time we do these measurements, this is how we're going to do it. And we're going to divide by the body length of 1. So here, in one roll with 0 evade extender, we are getting 0.84 Tetranodon units. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm calling it, Tetranodon units, capital T for short form. All right, so now let's look at one evade extender. How much are we getting with this? Wow, look at that. Already we can see we're getting past the left leg of the Tetranodon. Let's slow this down a little bit and let's check this out again, okay? Exactly how far are we going? Well, we're going a good body width, our hunter's body width above the Tetranodon's leg, okay? So here I'm going to have to superimpose another body because the camera shifts a little bit and the calculation gets a little bit weird. But as we can see, we're about 30% the way into another body length, okay? So we're 1.29 Tetranodons at 1 evade extender. 2 evade extenders. We're basically flying at this point. Look at that. With just 2 rolls, we went so far. Okay, 1 roll. Let's slow it down. Let's see how far we're going with this thing. So with the 1 roll, we're getting way beyond the left leg of the Tetranodon. Let's do it one more time just to be careful. There it is. Okay, so now let's do the measurement. Okay, again, we're boxing it. We have 1 full Tetranodon plus another 42% the way into another Tetranodon unit. So we're at 1.42 Tetranodons versus originally 0.84 with no evade extender. What a big difference we have already. Now let's see the Omega 3 evade extender. At this point, you're just teleporting. Look at that. You've gone, holy moly, 1.5 body lengths at least with this thing. Just impressive. Okay, so I think we're probably about 1.5, but let's see exactly. Let's do our measurements. Boxing it off again, doing the measurement, and we're at 1.65 Tetranodons. Now that is almost double what we were getting before. It is almost double. We are close to an extra 100% distance with 3 evade extender. This thing is as comfy as you can get. You're worried about Valstrax absolutely demolishing you, put 3 evade extender, and you're going to be flying around him. He's not going to be able to hit you. This thing is amazing. All right, let's watch all 4 rolls together. All right, and you'll get a better sense of what's happening here. So I'm going to play it again. All right, and feel free to replay this part of the video. It's pretty cool. All right, left-hand side, we're going to freeze this frame right now. Boom. And now that it's frozen, on the left-hand side, you'll see 0 evade extender. You see half of a body, 1 evade extender. You see a leg, 2 evade extenders. You see barely a little bit of a toe, and 3 evade extenders. You barely even see, you don't even see the platform that the Tetranodon is on. Okay, but how do we quantify this more specifically, and how can we analyze this? All right, I've made 4 columns, 1 for each of the evade extenders, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Evade extender is short for lowercase ee. Tetranodon units are capital TT. All right, so on the left-hand side, we're looking at how far are we going in the first row, okay, the TT. Then we're looking at the percent gain. So this is relative to the 0 evade extender. So 1 evade extender compared to 0 evade extender, 2 evade extender compared to 0 evade extender, and 3 compared to 0. Okay, and you're seeing the distance you're gaining by adding those evade extender units. Now, we also need to know how much distance are we getting into Tetranodon units compared to 0 evade extender. So the third row is the difference. Okay, so 1 evade extender is 1.29. If you subtract 0.84, you get 0.45. Same thing with 2 evade extender and 3 evade extender. And the final row that we're really looking at is Tetranodon units per evade extender, because this gives us our efficiency. How useful are our evade extender points? Okay, when we put 1 evade extender point, we're getting 0.45 Tetranodon units per point. At 2 evade extender units, you're getting 0.29 Tetranodon units per point. And with 3 evade extender, you're getting 0.27 Tetranodon units per point. Okay, so you can see it's diminishing with every evade extender, which means it's getting less and less efficient, right? You're getting more distance. Sure, you're almost at 100% extra distance compared to 0 evade extender with 3 evade extender, but you're also spending 3 level 2 skill slots. The best bang for your buck is not number 3. Sure, it's going to give you the most distance, but the best bang for your buck is 1 evade extender. Now, I think everybody can put 1 evade extender in most of their builds. It only costs 1 level 2 slot, and it's going to give you an extra 53% rolling distance. Okay, and you're going to have the most Tetranodon per evade extender efficiency compared to everything else. All right, so let me repeat that again. 1 evade extender is the best bang for your buck. Almost everybody can benefit from this, okay? Probably not dual blades and maybe not sword and shield, but I'm pretty certain I'm running 1 evade extender in my sword and shield just because I feel more comfortable with it. But I think everybody can benefit from this, especially some of the more sluggish weapons like Switch Axe. When I'm playing Switch Axe, oh boy, you bet for sure I'm putting at least 1 evade extender. Same thing with Gunlance. All right, so I hope this video has helped you guys. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I for sure will catch you guys next time. And I'm going to keep making awesome content for you guys.